I love wrestling.
Check us out.
And you love wrestling?
We love wrestling? Watch that shit, bitch.
I'm even rapping.
Hello, Chicago Sweetheart here. And I just want to say, if you love wrestling and I love wrestling, then we love wrestling. See, we're the W14.
We love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
We love wrestling. I told you.
We love wrestling.
Very nice.
Guys, we are back again. Welcome to Women in Wrestling. Ooh, I put my arms up because I usually do it anyway. But today,
Do the wave. We just all do the wave. No? Okay, there you go. There it is.
it's going to be a fun day here. Y'all know the person we got here, Chicago Sweetheart. You know, she made some changes. We got to find out what's going on with her. We got Missa Kate. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm living life. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yo, just a little insider. Missa Kate was one of the first people to get a We Love Wrestling shirt and put the picture up. We always.
Yeah, I'm just cold, but yeah, I'm
me
doing it.
too.
It's just cold in here right now.
Same. I don't know why my house is so cold because I usually just don't wear too much clothes. So this is a lot for clothes for me today because this
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because of weather change, so it's just like our bodies are like, we don't know what we want to do right now.
Exactly.
So guys, we already know what started her love and why she loves wrestling and everything. So I'm just gonna go straight into it. And I'm just gonna ask her. I'm not gonna even play with it. I'm just gonna ask her. Missa Kate, what's up with the attitude change? I mean, you out here. I mean, you more determined now. You beating people up, no nonsense. You're going to fans acting like you're gonna give them fives and then going, sit down, don't touch me. Oh, so yeah, I was at Women's Wrestling Army. I saw her coming out, and I'm not putting my hand out to clap nobody's hand because I got hit like 3 years ago by somebody, and I was like,
Oh no.
y'all can do y'all thing, but y'all not going to put me in for all y'all interests and everything. So Mr. Kate comes out, she's like, hey, come on, give me 5. And literally, I'm sitting here and she's like right here. And she hits the dude with no, you sit down, not touching you. And I'm like, it took so much in me not to just start cracking up and laughing uncontrollably. Well, Mr. Kate, what's going on?
Had some life changes, had some awakenings. So, like you said, I'm a lot more determined. Gonna be more selfish. I'm gonna have a lot more fun. So, if I need to tell a couple people to sit their asses down, I'm gonna do that.
So, are you still Chicago Sweetheart?
Oh, of course, always.
But if you got
what do you mean? You don't think I'm a sweetheart right now?
Yeah, is she not a sweetheart? Just she has boundaries now? That doesn't make what? No.
She gets it. She gets it.
There's nothing. She's still a sweetheart. What? No.
I like you.
That's her. Thank you.
I just asked the question. That's all I was doing is asking. You know what I'm saying? Geez, I feel okay.
Getting attacked over here.
It makes no sense. I don't like it. But let's talk about it. It's more determined now. Watching some NWA stuff, you had a variety of tag team partners over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you finally found a partner that you think you're gelling with who's the latest person? I think Casey.
Me and Casey kind of vibed a little bit, but I can't really give too much. But in the coming weeks, I think you'll find out who my special partner is and will be moving forward. So I think I found a nice little fit, and nothing towards Casey. Love her to death. I'd still tag with her, but right now we got to figure out, you got to go with whoever you mesh with best. So I think another little attitude female that I have found that I think you'll be very happy with. Yeah.
Do I know her?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a fun time.
Missa Kate and somebody else.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, moving forward, it's just I'm really excited. Like you said, I got a little attitude change. I got more confidence in myself. I don't know. I'm just willing to have fun and play more now that this is my, oh God, I am not good at math. I started training in 2017 in the summer, had my first match early 2018. So I think it's like 4 or 5 years of having matches. So I'm like, about time I start branching off and having more fun. And if that means having fun by myself, making my own fun, then that's what I gotta do.
Oh man. Do you think more people starting to get to know your name and everything? Because first time I seen you, well, first time I seen you live. Well, we're not gonna talk about the first time I seen you live. It hurt me. Since I've seen you, your improvement is like it can't be denied or anything. You know, you're making a lot of improvement out here. I mean, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years. What would you tell yourself, like, if you was talking to yourself now 5 years ago, what would you tell yourself?
Oh God, you got a long road. No, but yeah, it's just like I guess more so trust yourself more than you do. And I guess believe in your abilities, because I'm like I know now I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to recognize, no, I work my ass off, and like I know I do, and I continue to. I'm always. I think we talked about this last time. Like no matter what I do in my head, it's never going to be enough. But I'm like, I still have to recognize, like, no, what I'm doing is I'm still working, and I'm still trying to be my best self and try to just, I don't know, just become well rounded all around. I mean, I'm trying to learn more lucha. I'm getting more into grappling and like stuff like that. And eventually, I want to learn some Japanese style. So in the future, I definitely want to go to Japan and train. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff, a lot of bucket list goals, and I'm excited for the future.
Excited for the future too. I got to ask about this though. Can we talk about that? The wardrobe, you know, the way it changed over the years, because the latest outfits you got with the kind of baggy pants, and then I don't know what they call the shirts or whatever it is, but I like the pants a whole lot.
Thank you.
They like the baggy pants. You got a Chicago set, then you got the green, look like what they call them Zumba pants a little bit.
Yeah. I know, yeah. Everyone's like, "Are you a hip hop dancer?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a fucking hip hop dancer."
Yeah. Oh shit, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
One of those old dance moves where you.
Yep. So like, I was like, "Oh, that's definitely not what I want to look like." So I'm like, I'm playing around. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna be pulling out a cardboard and spinning it in my head. It's not gonna happen. If I could, I would, but it's just not in my cards. But yeah, I don't know. It's just that was more so me. So when I first started, I literally like I didn't even have gear. I was just like, oh, I like wearing bands, and I'm like, I used to skateboard kinda, so I'm like, I'll be like a skater chick. Yeah. So I'm like, that's kind of where it started. And then I was kind of like, as time progressed, and then quarantine, and then like I said, other life changes and stuff like that. Had a couple wake up calls where I'm like, no, I'm like, that was like a safe zone for me. I'm like, I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So a lot of people say like, oh, look to your idols and stuff like that, and kind of like start there and play off of that. So, my girl's Lita, she wore the baggy pants. So I was kind of like, let me see if I could kind of make that my own, like a modern day. And I feel like I kind of started like a little bit of a trend, because now all of a sudden I'm seeing a bunch of girls wearing baggy pants. So I'm kind of like very happy about that. I'll take some credit. No, I'm just kidding. But kind of. So, but yeah, I don't know. So I just that was me pushing to get out of my comfort zone, and then now I'm kind of didn't really realize that my dumbass didn't realize wrestling in sweatpants was going to be hotter than I expected. So yeah, I kind of had to change that a little bit to now where I'm like at the gear I'm currently at. But I don't say the sweatpants are gone forever, but it's definitely going to have to be a pick and choose moment, because I can't be passing out in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw her in the sweatpants, and then something happened. I was like, does she have sweatpants and regular pants on under here? I was like, there's no way she's out here just in
So
2 pair of pants wrestling.
yeah, right. No, I had shorts on underneath. So in some matches, you would see some girls with pants me in the matches. Then that's when you'd see the shorts. And when that would happen, I was like, oh my God, I feel like it felt like I got like 40 degrees like cooler when that would happen. So I was like, can I just like all the time? But I don't know, I'm still me. So I'm like nothing towards other girls or anything like that, but I guess it's like I don't know, I feel more comfortable with my ass being covered than wrestling in a thong. So that's where I'm like, I kind of want to stick to being covered and stuff like that. Because I'm like, I still have like little cousins and whatnot that I'm like, I don't, and then I'm ashamed, but I'm like, when I'm in that ring, you're going to pay attention to my wrestling. You're not going to be looking at my asset. So, yeah, exactly. The goodies are for Instagram, OnlyFans. Like, I'll tell you this. When I'm in the ring, you're paying attention to what the hell I'm doing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Trey's like, I don't know where to go from there.
I mean, you know, when I put videos up and everything, because I'm actually looking at people wrestling, then, you know, I look at the comments and I'm like, oh, this is what y'all are here for. Like, I wasn't really even paying attention to that. So now I have an issue. So let me stop letting y'all comment on here, and then I feel bad. But yeah, guys, look at the wrestling, because I'm sick of people telling me, oh, she's great. And then I'm like, okay, what matches should I watch? Oh, I mean,
the ones they're asking about.
they can't even tell me that. They be like, well, look at this picture. I mean, I'm like, okay, but where the matches at? Like, come on, people. I love wrestling. You know, I like women too, but you know what I'm saying? I want to see some wrestling.
I'm looking at that right now. Like that. Yes, exactly.
Missa Kate, you talked about, well, I'm gonna find out who her partner is, but guy, you had a partner.
Watch NWA this Tuesday, and I might get a couple hints.
This Tuesday? This Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
At 6:05 on Fight TV.
And then if you can't watch it on Fight, then I believe it premieres on YouTube the following Friday. I'm bad at social media and tapings and all that stuff. My brain's crap. So unless I know when the flyer comes out, that's when I know for exact. But my memory serves me correct. I think that's how it goes.
It is. It's Fight TV on Tuesdays. If you don't have Fight, then it's supposed to be on YouTube at like 6:05 on Fridays. Yeah, watch it one of those two ways. I'll be watching on Tuesday.
There you go.
But to a tag team partner, you know, old school tag team partner, and this is just me going out for myself right now. What's the possibility that we get you and Blue back as a tag team, you know, for a match?
She's busy, man. She's traveling. I mean, I'm down.
Women's wrestling army, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I need to see that like one more time in its lifetime. I know she traveling, you traveling, but you know, just more time somewhere. Somebody booking.
Maybe we can travel together at some point, you know? Yeah.
Right? That's right. But yeah, I mean, I'm down. I mean, her and I have good chemistry. So I'm like, and we've trained together here and there, and I'm like, we've had enough matches where I'm like, we could pretty much read each other's mind to an extent. So I'm like, yeah, I'd be down. It would be an interesting dynamic because she's a very wholesome, innocent, good little girl. And I don't know. I mean, I'm a sweetheart, of course, but like I'm a little bit more rough around the edges. So I feel like the dynamic would be very interesting. I'd enjoy that. I feel like that'd be a fun little playtime.
Who's wholesome?
Miss Blue.
On the independent scene, Blue. Blue on TV and Blue in the independents is two different people. I think tag team be good. I ain't gonna say too much, but if y'all haven't seen Blue on the independent scenes, there's always a spot that she loves to do to whoever she's facing, just so she can get it out. Kind of like Austin used to do to people. Like, it's crazy. Dora, let me let you start exploring a little bit. You know, going to Mr. Kate's mind. I may know some of these answers, but let's see what she say.
Okay. All right, they're not like super like hard questions or anything that you're gonna like go crazy about.
Questions I've never even asked me. Random questions that she has.
I love it.
Okay, who or what can like always make you smile?
Ooh, food. Donuts. You knew that one.
Help. No,
Oh, he's leaving.
yeah. Well, what's
I think
your
I know what he's.
meal? Yeah, what's your favorite? Since food is your favorite thing, like, what's your favorite food? Also, that was my next question. Like, what's your favorite meal, dessert, anything?
Oh man, dude, there it is. The Krispy Kreme shirt. Appreciate it. I gotta get more. I just ran out.
That's
I don't
so
know. I don't discriminate against food. I like all kinds of food.
You like all the foods?
I like all the food.
No.
But yeah, I definitely got a good sweet tooth. But obviously I gotta, not eat as much sweets as I would like, but definitely got a good sweet tooth.
I just started getting into like sweets and stuff like over the last year or two, but I really enjoy pie. Like that's my thing. Like I love pie. So yes.
You like pumpkin pie?
I do. I love all the pies. I don't discriminate against pies. Like you do.
There you go.
I'll discriminate against certain food, but pies, no, I'm like, I'll eat them all. They're all my favorites to me. So okay. Let me see. What's your favorite show right now?
Favorite show?
Non-wrestling related, like something besides wrestling, yeah. It can be anything, like anything, literally. Even like a commercial, if that's what you're into. You know what I mean? If you're into
I love it. So I'm the worst at watching stuff right now. Anything I kind of watch, it's like background noise, which is like the typical, like I've seen a million times, like One Tree Hill, Vampire Diaries, King of Queens, stuff like that. I need to get into Stranger Things. I haven't seen the newest season. I got to strap down and do that. But I did see a movie I thought was really cute. It's called Meet Cute on Peacock, I think it's called, with the chick from Big Bang Theory.
No, I haven't seen it, but I'll watch it because I do.
It's a very interesting story, a very interesting twist that I was like, oh, I like it. With Pete, who's the guy that just dated? I'm the worst with names. Pete, is it Pete?
Pete Davidson, the one
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He's in it. He's like the main character in it too. Pretty much it's about like this chick that keeps going back in time and keeps replaying this date with this guy. And it's just very interesting. It's very creative.
I like it. Okay. Let me see what else I have here.
They're like 50 First Dates.
Yes and no.
No, because 50 First Dates is more like where she forgets everything.
Yeah.
This one is like, I would assume.
But the concept as far as like he's not really aware unless she tells him what's going on. So that's kind of similar. So yeah, I guess he doesn't really know. But yeah, it's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie, near the end there's like a really like, oh, this took a sad curve.
Yeah, this is sad.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute though.
Okay. What animal do you want to be reincarnated as? If you could be reincarnated as one.
A panda.
Why a panda? That's so cute. That's so cute.
Just my friends have said it to me. They're like, oh, you're definitely a panda. And I'm like, I can't disagree because I'm like, they're just clumsy and they just eat everything. And they're kind of like stupid. Like they'll eat stuff that they shouldn't eat. Like bamboo is actually poisonous to them. So like say like donuts, how I'm like, technically donuts aren't good for us, right? But I'm like, I'm going to keep eating them.
Eat it
but yeah, but they're just like so goofy. What? You're not expecting a panda?
No, I was thinking about the donut situation. Like, she gave me a donut at the last Women's Wrestling Army. I hadn't had one in about 2 years or so, and the donut was so good.
Yes.
Yeah, fan brought them to me, so I was like, oh, I gotta share these.
Okay, last question. If you could be anyone else for a day, who would you be?
Ooh.
They can be living, like non-living, and they can be real or not real, like fictional, non-fiction, whichever you want.
All right.
It's your day, so whoever you want to be that day.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the Vampire Diaries nerdness here, and Catalina Petrova.
Okay,
Yeah, she's just like if it's just like a day I could do whatever I want with no repercussions, I'm like, she just wreaks havoc on everybody and just like, oh, I don't like you, I'm just gonna kind of kill you a little bit, and then so like stuff like that.
That's crazy because I've just been since it's Halloween, there's a whole bunch of like vampire stuff dropping. It's been going so well for me. I've been enjoying it. Like
nice.
They dropped some good ones this season or year, whatever they call it, for October.
Okay. I just watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, like the original.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a movie. I thought it was just like, I didn't know that the seasons were based off of the movie or the TV show. So I saw it and I was like, good old 90s film. Like you could tell it was just like, but it was so really cute. I loved it. It was a good movie.
I think. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it for my questions. Because she said food right away, so I already knew like what meal. Like, what is your favorite meal? Food is your favorite thing. Yes.
She loves all type of food.
Mm.
Food is life.
Oh, there was you remember at the women's wrestling army there was a the cookies?
Yes.
Yeah. They had the cake cups. I was so excited. I took like everything that they had left over on the last day.
They got these red velvet cake cups.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. I love red velvet cake. Oh my god.
Yes, you need to have red velvet cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory if you haven't.
I haven't, but I love red velvet stuff.
Oh god.
I don't know the name of them cake ladies, but if you're at a show in the northeast of Indiana or Chicago, they are likely to be there. Speaking of shows in Chicago, Missa Kate, got to ask you.
Yeah.
Saw you at the last women's wrestling army taping. Had a few matches. What are you looking to do there in women's wrestling army?
I guess just kind of expand my character and play around with it. I have some ideas in mind, and Maria's amazing. I told Mr. Mike Bennett, because he's also part of NWA. I told him, like, I adopted you and your wife as like my wrestling parents, just so you guys know you guys don't really have an option. They've both been like super helpful and just like amazing. And so yeah, she's really open to ideas, and like she's honestly what she says, she's like, no, this is for women to like show what they have, and like just literally whatever you have to offer, whatever you want to do, she's like, we'll play around with it, we'll make it work, because again, this is your career, we want to give you as many opportunities as we can. So I'm like, definitely gonna take her up on that offer, and I'm gonna see what we could play around with. So another thing keep in store. I can't have too many spoilers, but I'm like, if stuff goes kind of how I have in my head, I think it'll be a pretty fun time. Well, for me, like.
She hasn't been here in a year, and she's doing the same thing to us. You know what I'm saying? Can't give y'all spoilers, but she always give you a little bit to keep you right there, like, what's going on over here?
The hints.
The big hints. Man, I don't know if I should ask this question, but I've got to ask this question.
Ask.
There's a time on Instagram where, because I was interested in this, I was like, I don't know if this character, I don't know if this life stuff, but everything on your Instagram went black, black and white. And that's kind of when the sweetheart left, you know, and not left, but that's
Sweetheart is still there.
The sweetheart is still there. That's when Missa Kate. No, you're still Missa Kate. That's where the fan friendly Missa Kate left. And
the sit down Missa Kate came around. Sit your ass down, Missa Kate.
To sit your ass down, Missa Kate. Was that playing a part into your character, or was that like just something you was just like, forget this?
Fell into.
I just don't want to be on Instagram right now.
It was both, honestly. it was one of those things of, like I said, a lot of life changes happened to me at the end of last year, and I haven't really been like so open. So I'll give you this scoop. So I'm not just giving you teasers, but at the end of last year, I did have like a bad concussion that I actually wasn't aware of, and that pretty much landed me in the emergency room. So because I didn't realize you could have a concussion and not know you have one. So yeah, that was a fun experience. And so I kind of make the joke of around people that I know, like, oh, like when I bumped my head, it kind of snapped me back into reality and it like turned a couple things straight for me. So it was just a mix of, because I didn't know I had it, I was like in a very dark place. And then once I found out I had it, and I'm a busybody, as you can tell, I can't not stay still. I was pretty much, because of the severity of it, I pretty much was told like I can't leave my bed for a long amount of time. So, and I just pretty much had to stay in the dark. Not really like that's when I stopped drinking coffee, and I used to drink coffee every day and stuff like that. So, and I couldn't work out, and like it was just a bunch of stuff. So I had pretty much no outlet other than just staying in a dark room until I had to let myself heal. And so when that happened, obviously I just had a lot of time to think, and just kind of woke up and like, well, you only got one life. Kind of got to make the best of it. And that's when, how I talked about the sweatpants, getting out of my comfort zone. That was kind of my fuck it moment. Just kind of, let's play around, let's go from here. And that's what I did. So yeah, that posting those pictures was a mix of, I had a lot of wrestling pictures that I never posted. I have like this OCD thing about how I post pictures, and like, I don't know, everybody who's in wrestling, we're artists to a degree, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at my Instagram. It's like a work of art in a sense. So, and I like having fun captions or funny captions depending on the picture, because it makes it like its own meme. And that's why I would save a lot of them. So when that time came, I was like, screw it. I'm like, I've been dying to have like a character change for a while, and I kind of was sitting on it, and I was like, what better time now than ever? And I kind of did all that, and I purposely took a break from Instagram and just all social media, because I just needed to get away and just kind of, like I said, like sit and sulk and just kind of figure stuff out on my own, like personal life, professional life, all that stuff. So yeah, that was my long short answer. But yeah, so it was just like, it was a mix of everything. And I, again, because I'm me and I'm weird and kind of poetic, I guess, that was my way to do it. And I kind of felt, I didn't realize the severity of people freaking out. Like, you were somebody that reached out to me, but other people were reaching out thinking that I was going to go and kind of end my life, and I didn't want people thinking that. And I felt horrible for people thinking that, because that was not where I was trying to go with it. And I appreciate those that did reach out. It was really sweet of you, because you guys didn't need to do that. But yeah, so it was kind of like a cool, scary, kind of like sorry but not sorry kind of moment in my career, I guess we'll say.
I just remember I was sitting there and looking, I was like, yo, a lot of black and white over here. I think she cool, but might be character work. It's working a little bit too good. Let me get too good. Yo, you straight? I'm good. Okay, just wanted to know.
Yes, it was the death to her old self. Okay, it's representation.
Yep.
We didn't know. We just got I don't really check on people, but you check on people that you know. And I was like, this ain't Missa Kate. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, this
I appreciate that.
Then I saw her at shows, and I'm like, this ain't her. You know what, Eric? Since I've seen you at live shows, Missa Kate, you've been you've been a terror. You know, the first show, then yeah, you have been a terror, man. What is, you know what? Let's talk about something else. Are you still a champion of that company up there in South Bend? I mean, in Fort Wayne.
South Bend. I am the Heroes and Legends champion, the women's champion. I have the Galley women's title and
The pink belt.
the what?
Ain't it pink?
No, that was the Zawa title that I lost to Blair Onyx.
She got so many
So,
championships out here.
right? But I mean, it's funny. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but I never always get confused, I guess, when I win a belt. Because again, I'm like, now my mentality is just going out there and trying to kick some ass and like win, lose, or draw. I'm hurting somebody. But yeah, so I'm kind of like when I win a belt, it's kind of like a little extra, fuck you. So, so it's very interesting.
Are you on the upcoming show October 30th? Is it October 30th? No, it's October 29th, maybe.
For Heroes and Legends?
Yes.
Yes, I will be there. Be defending my title again. They have. I thought they used to do 1 day, but now I'm seeing maybe they might do 2 day. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna be there 1 day. And yeah, they it's pretty cool. It's like an all-day affair. You get to meet some legends and stuff like that, and meet and greets and whatnot. So, and then you watch a cool ass show. What you got? Nice.
Heroes and Legends. That was one that was smaller in the hotel area. They do. If you guys want to be there for 2 days, it's okay. Friday night they do like some type of they they do a party, karaoke. Saturday is the event.
Okay, so that's what the 2 night thing is. All right.
Yeah. So
you don't want to hear me do karaoke, so that's why I ain't going.
You guys can go. I only do the wrestling event day. I get there probably halfway through that long meet and greet time, and then watch the show. So I may try to come this time. I saw Missa Kate with that belt, so I need a picture with the championship. Missa Kate. Okay, here we go. I can't ask that one, but I'm gonna ask this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most offensive question I ask people. Don't think I'm trying to come at you. I ain't never asked you this one before. Do you remember the first person to bust your ass in the ring?
Yep.
Who was it?
Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
She was my third match ever.
And she, oh man. What happened, Missa Kate? You want to talk about it?
No, nothing bad, but I mean, oh, you meant like in a bad way? I thought you meant like who was the first one to like, let's fucking go at it.
That way too. With Mark,
yes.
like, I got my ass busted. Like I wasn't expecting that shit.
Yeah, she was the first one, and kind of like that was like, again, not in a bad way, but I think it was a thing of she thought I was more experienced than what I was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not. So that kind of like smartened me up real quick. And I was like, okay, well, from this, like I was trying to be respectful still, because the very old school train is like be respectful to your vets and whatnot. And that was kind of the day that I was like, okay, so if you're gonna take it, give it back, sort of thing. So from that day forward, everybody could thank Thunder Rosa for any form or chop or anything that I ever give that might be a little interesting on it.
You be out there chopping.
I know. So I will tell you this. I have never been chopped harder than Natalia Markova. Worse than Thunder Rosa. Worse than, yeah, I mean, anybody I've ever been in the ring. I don't know. I don't know if she got those long ass fingers or I don't know what it is, but yeah, I was just like, oh, she was the first one where I was like, ow. Everybody else, I'm kind of like, oh, I could take this and let's go back and forth. And she was the first one where I was like, ow, this is what it feels like on the receiving end sometimes.
Got a question there. A Markova chop or taking that stomp from Max, the Impale?
Ooh.
Cause I see Max do that. I see that stuff. I'll be like, "Oh, I saw her give you one," and I was like, "Oh."
Yep. I'll take the Markova chop because I'm like my face ain't going through the mat. I mean, I can take it on. I have cushions; they're like real, so I'm like it's real padding. They ain't gonna pop. So I'm like I could get hit. My boobs, the boobies.
Why did you look so confused?
I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, "She got cushion. What she talking about?" No. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, airbags. I call them airbags. So
guys, I'm sorry. You know I don't talk about that with ladies. So when they make those comments, I'll be like, "Huh?" You know what I'm saying? You know, with the wrestlers, I don't know.
I got that covered for you, because then that way you don't get canceled because you're a dude, and then I could say it because I'm a chick. You know, I got you.
Now you know when someone says cushion, they mean their boobs. You know.
No, because the woe came on, and when she was talking about cushion, she was talking about
her tushy, her cheekies.
Her butt.
Yeah, you know, because she. I don't know.
Anything squishy.
Anything squishy.
Anything squishy.
Exactly.
About time to end this. I don't even know what to say. Hold on, I had a whole question. I'll ask that one. What's the one? Yeah. What's the one thing that's perfectly legal that you're addicted to?
Perfect. Oh, marijuana. I wouldn't say addicted. Addicted is a strong word, but yes, I enjoy the recreational marijuana, Mary Jane.
Now, if you were in
Texas, like me,
Texas, that's not perfectly legal.
It is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, only if you don't get caught.
Why are you? I feel like you're judging. Oh, and I just don't like. I liked her answer. What's this?
What happened?
Her answer's fine in the state of resident that she lives in. It is perfectly
no, it's legal as long as you don't get caught. That's as long as it's legal as long as you don't get caught. Yeah. Florida, when I went to Mania Week, a bunch of us from Illinois went there, Chicago went there, and we're all stupid, so we're not paying attention. And then everyone's like, "Bro, it's not legal here," and I was like, "Oh, my bad."
They're bad. They're bad. Not yours. That's crazy.
So. It should be if it's not legal and like everywhere in the next year, I'm like it's stupid. I'm like how can you have alcohol be legal and not weed? I'm like everyone calls it the devil's lettuce, and I always call it God's lettuce because I always forget it's called because I'm like nah, devil didn't make this. If the devil made this, I'd be like in a ball crying somewhere. So I'm like
exactly.
Jesus gave you
exactly.
Does the weed help you relieve the pain from wrestling? Because you be getting beat up too.
Yeah. More so edibles. If I smoke, that's more so like mental. I just need a mental break. If it's like my body's hurting, my neck or my back, I won't finish the rest of the song. But yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm able to break them. Like you have no idea how many like brownie points I'm giving myself. So, but yeah. So the edibles help the body.
Why are you trying to break me?
Because that smile. Look at those teeth. I love it.
This is people's new thing, trying to break me and make me smile. I don't like it. Yeah, she broke me on that one.
It's a good song.
Did you say I won't finish the lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, wait a minute, what? And then it hit like, man,
I mean, if you want me to, I'll sing it. But
no, you good. You are good. You are good, ma'am.
So much edits. So many edits.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we don't edit nothing. We keep it all in unless it's something outrageous.
She said, "Oh, okay, let me keep going then."
Unless it's outrageous, man. I had a whole question for you, but it's gone.
Was it regarding the weed or was it regarding
But
the?
yeah, was there? Did you have any more questions about the medicinal purposes of marijuana? I was just,
No, I didn't. I did not have any more questions about the weed, man.
What about you asked me about the chop or the curb stomp, and then you shook that thingy at me, whatever you're holding, and then
yeah, and asked about the perfectly legal.
Another poster I got. Damn, what was I going to ask? Yeah, you really threw me off. I really don't know what I was about to ask.
Well, here, let me ask you a question. Do you like my Cubs hoodie?
Okay.
All right.
He's like, oh, I got a whole bunch of questions for you now, bitch.
I don't watch baseball, people. So, I mean, Missa Kate sent me a picture. And I just put it with my 8x10s. Like, literally, I got the picture. I was like, that's what's up. I got me another picture. And I just put it to the side with the rest of my 8x10s. I'm not thinking of looking at the back of this picture or anything or nothing because I'm like, just got it in there. So I want to set this up for you guys.
Yep.
I go flipping through my 8x10 book one day, just looking for something. Just to flip it, you know. Come across Missa Kate's picture. And I flip and it's a message on the back. And I say to myself, oh, what is this? Such a good message as I'm reading. Such a good message. Get to the very last sentence. Go Cubbies. Now, I'm like, now what the hell? I had to send her a message. I'm like, damn, go Cub. Like, I thought we was past that because I don't watch baseball. So, you know what I'm saying? But she hit me with the go Cubbies. Like, hold on. Did the Cubs make the playoffs this year?
I mean, if they didn't destroy the damn team like a bunch of idiots, we would have won 2 years in a row, but that's okay.
Asked if they made the playoffs, Missa Kate.
No, we did not. I haven't been watching either, but I still got to tease you about it.
So you teasing me about a team that's not even good.
What is good, you know? What is
They're not in the playoffs, so they're not one of the top teams, right?
Huh?
They're not in the playoffs, so they can't be one of the top teams.
How's your team doing?
I don't watch baseball.
Oh, yeah. So how are you going to tease me about my team if you don't even know about your own?
I asked the question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I went to one baseball game in life, and we left at like the 8th inning. And that was probably it for me in my baseball experience in life. I played T-ball. I remember I played T-ball, and after one of the games, I walked home and never went back. But yeah, baseball just ain't my thing. Now we can talk about football because your team sucked there too, you know.
Dude, I know. I haven't been watching. Like, this is the first year where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start watching football again because football's probably my top sport. And I'm like, all right, we had a good 2-1 lead. I was like, if we keep this going, I was like, we'll stay on top, and then it just plummeted from there. So I don't know. Can't catch a break. It's okay. Every 105 years, is it? We get a win. So, hey, I got one in my lifetime. That's all that matters. I was there when it happened, so I was like, okay.
If I would have known you when the Colts beat the Bears during the Super Bowl, it would have been crucial for you. But we always hold that up on you. Let's see. Women's wrestling. Well, I might see you at Heroes and Legends. I might see you at Women's Wrestling Army. Let's make a bet on something for a box of donuts. What you want to bet on, Missa Kate?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was going to go into business for myself.
Okay.
Can we get a photo shoot in the We Love Wrestling shirt?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Ooh. Guys, go to.
If you throw in a hoodie, I'll get you extra photo shoots.
I'm trying to find a
person.
Going to
business for myself. I just like hoodies.
I'm trying to find a person to talk to at PWTees so we can get the hoodies going.
Yeah, because it's winter.
And we need different color shirts because I didn't know how many. Like I had about 30 people right now asking how to get a hoodie, and I didn't know it was gonna be like that because I just had my buddy down the street from me just put together like 3 or 4 hoodies for me, and everybody like, "Where my hoodie at?" I'm like, "Oh, y'all serious?"
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, people love hoodies.
Hoodies are
Especially, Midwest, we live in hoodies.
Yes, for sure.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get with
If you don't, if PWTees, if they're slacking, where another place that I go to is called T Public. Like I don't know how, I've never ordered in bulk from them, but if you upload your own design, they have different options for you, like different colored hoodies, and like you get like a thick hoodie, you get like a thin hoodie, there's a zip up, like there's a bunch of different varieties where I'm like, I don't know how Pro Wrestling Tees works. As far as I knew, they only did t-shirts. But yeah, look up T Public, and all you gotta do is like upload your store there and upload your designs, and then they get stickers. They have like computer case thingamabobbers. Like it's pretty cool.
May have to look into that, people. Hoodies are coming. New t-shirt colors are coming. A new design coming.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm excited.
There's a lot of stuff out here going.
You're always busy.
I'm not going to I don't even go to wrestling shows no more, man. I've been chilling. You said Blair Honest took your championship though?
Yeah, it's Zawa.
Didn't y'all just like team up or something? Or was that this past weekend?
Oh my golly. Yeah.
Okay.
You know how wrestling works. One day you're friends, one day you're enemies. You just kind of take it as it comes, sort of thing.
Then I'm gonna ask you this, Missa Kate. Storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
How important is storytelling to you? And then who are like 3 people that you find to be the best storytellers out here on the indie scene?
On the indie scene? Jesus. Well, no, stories is the reason why I got into wrestling other than the athletic part. Like right now at Golly, I have a storyline going with Miss Leslie that's leading to Golly Mania next month. And the crowd's pretty into it, so I'm pretty excited. Huh?
And she been getting at you. I heard a little bit about the storyline.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She made a save this past Sunday. I was going to maybe kind of hurt, maybe break a little girl's neck with a chair, but Leslie came out with a save. So, but yeah, so she came out with a chair, and let's just say, going forward, Golly Mania is gonna be pretty interesting. But going back to your question, they
it's a sweetheart moment. I don't know. That was like a sweet moment she was trying to have with the little girl in the chair. Like,
right?
Like, I just don't.
All right, go ahead.
What? I just wanted to make sure she's a rookie. I wanted to, give her a little initiation into wrestling. Everyone has their moment, So pretty much other than, I guess, the storytelling that I'm doing, I don't know of too many storytellers on the indies because there's a lot of just random stuff going on. Other than like, I know Women's Wrestling Army, but I consider that kind of a brand. I don't know if I consider that an indie. Huh?
It's an indie to me.
Is it? Okay. Well, yeah, they have, Maria and her staff there, Bobby, good little creative team. But other than that, Mr. Robert Anthony, is very good at storytelling. I'm very sad about Berwyn because when Berwyn Championship Wrestling was going on, we had a lot of good stories going on. And it's been, I guess Berwyn is no longer a wrestling company, which is very sad to people like myself and other newbies that were getting their feet wet and starting to learn how to tell stories. So, but yeah, he's been in the business how long he has been, and been to WWE and he's had all of his experiences and producing and all that stuff. So very good at storytelling as well.
The sadness of the Berwyn things. Shout out to Women's Wrestling Army though, being at Berwyn Eagles.
I know.
Coming up, give it an old Shimmer type feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm kind of hyped for it. I
Mhm.
may not make both nights, but I'll be there on the 5th.
Yep. There you go.
Let's see. That's about it because we done had some moments that she done got me. I don't even know what else to say out here. I really can't talk too much about NWA because I might go off and I don't want to put no bad mojo out there with NWA.
I will say though, NWA's women's division is, I mean,
we can talk about that. Yes.
Come on.
Y'all were taking over there.
No, we got a pretty solid roster. I'm not gonna say who, but there's been like a couple of vets back there have been like, this is the most chill, loving, like grinding women's division that I've ever been a part of. And I'm like, these are like 10, 15-year veterans. And I'm like saying that, I'm like, okay, so that means that we do have something special there. And we, Mr. Pat Kenny, I think, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but here's your scoop. He would say after all the matches of the previous pay-per-view and even of the previous tapings, he's like, the girls are kicking the guys' asses. He's like, guys can't hold a candle to the chicks right now. Like, just match after match after match. Like, we're just freaking, I don't know if it's that locker room. I don't know if it's just we got a good mix of young talent with good leaders and the agents and just stuff like that, and you just a lot of passionate people. So I'm like, that NWA women's locker room is definitely one to watch moving forward, because like I said, everyone there is, we want to make the best of it.
I think you just said what I was stopping myself from saying. So he said after everyone, the women are kicking the men's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so okay, yeah, the door was open, people. She opened that door. I don't care nothing about what them men are over there doing in NWA. I tune in strictly to see what the women are doing because y'all got Camille, y'all got Max, y'all got Genocide, you, Casey, you got the Hex, you got Kenzie Page and Ella Envy as the champions, you got Markova, who else? You got Taya Valkyrie over there. Who else is over there?
We got Chelsea Green, we got Maddie, we got Angelina Love, we got I don't know if you said Genocide.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have pretty stacked roster, and it's
is
pretty
Maddie fully in?
Versatile. Huh?
Is Maddie fully in?
She is about, I mean, I know she came back from an injury, so I don't know if she was ever out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Just asking questions here, people. Yeah, let's go ahead and end it right there.
On a high note.
Yes, on a high note.
Dora, you got anything else? Because I got things. I got things in my head now. She got none. We're gonna go to the put yourself over moment because I don't want to get myself in trouble with nothing here. Put yourself over moment. This is where you let them know your social media. They probably know it. You let them know ways they can support you. Tell them about. I'll tell you this, guys. Where she said she had an OnlyFans. I signed up for a 3-month special, and I totally forgot about it for like 2.5 months. Just because, and then I went to it and I was like, oh, this is what OnlyFans is. Y'all should be on OnlyFans, support people. I don't do it because I totally forget about it because I'm so busy and it's ridiculous.
I appreciate it. I appreciate when you did it too. Yeah, it's pretty much like a private Instagram. A little bit more exclusive content that I won't post publicly on social media and stuff like that. Because a mixture of protecting the business, but then you also got some creeps on there, so it's like a mix of stuff. But yeah, I got OnlyFans. I have Instagram and Twitter is Missa Kate 11. I have a TeePublic store, which is what I mentioned to you. You got to get your stuff on it, which is Missa Kate as well, and Pro Wrestling Tees store. Difference between Pro Wrestling Tees and TeePublic, as I kind of mentioned earlier. TeePublic has a variety between hoodies and stickers and buttons and blankets and all this other crap that you want my stuff on, clearly. And then Pro Wrestling Tees is just, as far as I know, t-shirts. And then, I don't know, I have a YouTube channel that the vlogs have officially retired as of right now. But I definitely am planning on posting some stuff in the near future. I'm working on some things. If everything works out, we're going to have a fun episodic thing that's to come on there soon. And I think that's everything. I'm not good at that.
She used to do blogs, guys, and she stopped doing the blogs. You know, they was very, very funny and interesting. Then they just disappeared. So, you know, whatever. Yeah. It's cool.
Sorry. It's hard, man. No, my computer kept freaking crashing, and then, like, I'm a very in the moment person, and I'm like, you can't recreate certain things. So I'm like, something will happen backstage, and I'll be like, oh, I wish I got that on camera. But I'm like, if I was standing there recording it the entire time, it would never happen. So yeah, it's hard. So unless somebody wants to volunteer for it, I'm open. I need somebody following me around with a camera. Otherwise, it ain't gonna happen. It's too much.
Trust me, I understand, because I have so much that people be like, yo, you should have recorded that. And I'll be like, you right.
Yeah, I should have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? You can see on our Patreon, it's a whole bunch of undercover stuff that you'll never see the light of day on YouTube or anywhere.
Nice.
But, yeah. That if you find a Patreon, then you find it. But it's a whole lot of backstage, behind the scenes stuff with wrestlers that I'll never see the light of day on any other site.
Ooh,
but yeah, very interesting stuff.
That's smart. I like that.
Missa Kate, November 5th. Roll up. Don't say too much. Just keep it going. Go past that.
Don't engage that phrase.
Oh, that kind of roll up. That too. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Is Hero and Legends gonna have you on the poster this time?
Heroes and I don't know. I think they had me on last time. I would imagine, because I have the title, but I know I have to take new pictures because I'm like, I look a little different than the last time I was there. So
the hair change, yo. That's what I saw when I went to the OnlyFans. She was like a sneak peek or something, and I went on and I saw orange hair, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? So you get like exclusive stuff before she tell everybody else, because I knew about the hair before everybody else, and I was like, what the hell? But the hair goes. I like it. Let's keep going.
Thank you. Yeah, and then make sure you stay tuned, because there's gonna be more changes coming. So
you cutting it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'd look good with a short hair, dude. I look like the chick from The Incredibles, you know, the darling, that chick, the one that makes like she got big head and a short haircut. That's how I feel like I look like. Or like Dora, like pretty much Dora the Explorer. I'm like, I ain't trying to look like Dora. No offense to Dora, I ain't trying.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't even have short hair now, so I get it. My hair's super long right now, so
I'm jealous.
Thank you. It took some years, so this is 2 years. Yeah, because I cut it up to like right here in 2019. So all of this is just like growth from the past 3.
Nice. We lost Trey again.
What's wrong? You don't have no comments on hair? Is that what you're saying? No comments? None? No?
Not even one little strand of hair comment?
No.
Got a beard. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm bald up here. You know? But, I don't really talk about hair too much.
I don't really talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? we're gonna get out of here, since they want to call out my baldness,
No one's calling it out. You can still have an
if you
opinion on
want.
hair. Yeah.
I mean, her and I could we could trim some of ours and make you a little wig or something.
Yeah.
Like a cute little toupee. Like a little Justin Bieber haircut,
Just a little here for your hat,
Mm-hmm. It'll come out. You got some bangs.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Little emo bangs.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out. We'll give them a Christmas gift or something. We got it.
I was gonna tell you guys we thank Missa Kate for coming through, but I don't know now. Dora, I don't know if I thank you for even coming through either, because I don't know what y'all doing right now. Y'all got to chill.
Anyways,
when
you play it back, you'll enjoy it. Don't worry. I
can't
I'll give him another donut. I'll get well when you're in Chicago, I'll hook you up with the legal stuff and give you a donut, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. You'll forget this even happened unless you play it back. So yeah.
You're right. I almost said something. It's time to go. Missa Kate, thank you for joining us. Dora, thank you for joining us. Guys, all the links are in the description at the bottom of this video. Make sure you click on and support Missa Kate. Watch everything she's doing. Find out who her next tag team partner is on NWA.
Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tuesday.
Oh,
because you don't know when you're seeing this. So Tuesday.
What day is it? Okay.
Oh God. In the next couple weeks, you will know. You will definitely know by the end of October.
Okay.
Shout out to all the October babies. We will know by the end of October. Maybe it'll be the last Tuesday. Ooh.
I'm a November baby. My birthday's coming up.
When your birthday, Missa Kate?
Sagittarius.
23 like Jordan.
Oh, okay.
November 23rd?
Yep. I was born Thanksgiving. You're welcome. Be thankful I'm here now.
Damn, she was so close to being a Scorpio, guys.
Yeah, I'm on like that borderline, so I'm like that makes me understand my personality change here and a little bit.
Scorpio season coming up, guys. When you see me, say happy birthday and all that good shit. Yeah, but like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too street. Culture.
Oh, too sweet. Is that what we're not?
I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we. You're not here, you missing out. Is this show?